P.O.S representing for Trinity Vibes. Hey yo, DJ Marky, DJ Heavy Bass, Karen, what I'm saying? Fire burn!
Yo, this is Moto straight from St. Lucia representing Trinity Vibe Sounds, the biggest sound to ever do it, you don't know. DJ Marky, DJ Karen, DJ Heavy Bass, you don't know how the thing's said. Moto there.
Yo, this is the girl Patricia was bigging up Trinity Vibe Sound, DJ Marky, Heavy Bass, and Karen.
Yo, this is your boy King James, and I'm representing for Trinity Vibe Sound, DJ Marky Mark, DJ Heavy Bass, Karen, Trinity Vibe Seamless.
Hold on.
It's all about Trinity Vibe Sound Squad.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your girl Karen. I'm alongside my brother DJ Heavy Bass, and we represent Trinity Vibe Sounds out of Atlanta. And so I just wanted to introduce ourselves before we get into why we're here today. All right, we call them the chemists, but we'll get into that later, right? So right now, before we even get into anything, I want to say thank you for showing us so much love and support on Destination P.O.S, which is our signature mix that we put out every year for Trinidad Carnival. We just dropped the 2025 first installment, Early Arrivals, right? And that's just a little play on theme. Shouts out to Heavy Bass for that one, right? So what we're going to do today is kind of break it down for you guys. We're going to talk about it. We're going to experience it for the first time together because we live separately and we don't really get to see each other personally or face to face that often. So we did this as a collaborative. So you're gonna be seeing some first time reactions today. So that should be interesting.
Facts, because I'm just like she said, you know, we live on two different sides of ATL, Georgia. So it's just, you know, we came together, we experienced it separately, but now we're just gonna be like, yo, what is some of your favorites? I know I got some favorites.
For sure.
I made the mix, but at the same time, though, sometimes, you know, I'm learning this year to give myself some flowers here.
Give yourself some flowers. Yes, you put your whole foot in this mix, so you definitely deserve some flowers. So we're going to talk about some moments that happened in DPOS Early Arrivals, and look out for the official DPOS dropping in a couple of weeks. Yeah. So
this is just the first part. This is just mostly groovy, and then we get into a little mid-groovy section where it's leaning in towards the power, but then the second part coming up in a couple of weeks. Listen, we starting straight pace.
Everything's going to be on that one.
And then also we touching back on some groovy that, you know, we didn't put in the first one specifically. Sure. It was on purpose.
So it'll be a completely different mix, basically. So I'm excited for that one.
Yes.
For sure.
So we're transporting you to Trinidad, but in the meantime, between time, let's go ahead and get into it.
I feel like we should. You know, let's talk about a moment.
For sure.
So this first one coming up, I just want the people to listen to it first, and then we're gonna talk about it. So let's take a listen and see what y'all think. But this is one of my favorite moments of DPOS. Check it out.
First off, that rhythm section,
nasty.
Listen,
nasty.
The song was already fire, but then you got the little, what is Trinidad Carnival without rhythm? What is any carnival without rhythm?
Hello?
And that's what we're known for. Let that cook. Let it cook.
It's cooking. Between you and me.
Cheese on bread.
Listen. So that was definitely one of my favorite moments in DPOS because number one, if you know me, you know I love a rhythm section. I love a Juve rhythm.
And there's nothing like it.
Nothing. So the fact that you put that on there, that definitely added a little bit of little sprinkle. And it definitely elevated. Yes, zest in time.
A little zest.
So that definitely added to it and elevated it, and it definitely got me in a groove.
Yes.
And the Liro. Right. The Hush and Ben.
For those that don't know, the two songs that we did play, it was Tabanka by Michael Teja, and then we also had Hush and Ben by Lyrical, on the Spirit Rhythm.
Yes.
And those two songs was married so beautifully with a nice little rhythm section that I found. And for my DJs, y'all know what it is. You loop it. And then what I personally enjoy is that I didn't just stop the rhythm with the Tabanka song. I let that simmer, I let it cook.
You did.
And then put it with the Liro. It was a match made in heaven.
It was. It definitely worked out well. It definitely got me in a groove.
Yes.
I certainly started whining in my bed. Because when you sent me the mix, I was definitely listening to it in my bed. And I was giving the Tempur-Pedic a nice little whine. You know what I mean?
Way.
And then Hush and Ben is such like a fun song. Liro is definitely popping a lot of bleep. And I appreciate that. You know, Liro's always going to give you an anthem. He's always going to give the girls a nice little bend over, wine and June. So shouts out to Liro for that.
I'm not gonna lie. I really want to count up how many songs he dropped this year. I really think that he dropped the most songs out of any artist.
It's too many to count. It's too many to count.
Like,
Lyrical
what?
was definitely stepping on people's necks this year.
But he does that every year. But I feel like something different was this year. Like, he started months even before Miami
For
Carnival.
sure. He said,
and
I'm
he just was
putting
like,
my
yo,
bid in. For sure.
you're going to feel the sole of my shoe on your neck for the entire season. That's what I got.
Absolutely. And
So shout out to Liro.
Job was done. The job was done for
job
sure.
was done.
Right?
You know?
So we're going to talk about some more moments. And that was the Spirit Rhythm that we just played you, right? So another moment of mine is again on the Spirit Rhythm. Let's check it out.
Listen, between Bungie and Liro, yo,
Hi, hello.
who put out the most shoes? I really want to count.
don't know. I
want
really
to count
don't know.
because this is
They
ridiculous.
both said
Like, I'm about to
2025 card.
I'm about to bother some people. For real. Like, you're not going to get a chance. First off, Battleman rhythm. Like, you don't have to do much. That rhythm alone by itself, I could listen to for a whole day. And let's talk about the bunch, like the two bungees back to back. Yo. Shoot.
shit. Nasty.
When I tell you Juve Morning will be very problematic.
For sure.
Problematic. This
For
is
sure. Nah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because, like I said, Bungie and Lyrical put out so much content this year. And I'm so excited about it because those are two of my favorite artists, period. So, this was definitely a segment of mine that resonated. Because not only did you give me the Liro, you gave me the Bungie. And then the Bungie... tell them on the Spirit Rhythm, we went into Battleman.
And before we even get into Battleman Rhythm, shout out to everybody that was on the Spirit Rhythm. You had Liro, you had Trinidad Killer, Fama Nappy, Bungie, just to name a few. And
Heavy
then
hitters.
you had the Battleman Rhythm. We had Bungie Fayan. We had a next Liro. Like, bro, when I tell you the heavy hitters was feeling the Juve rhythms, and it was sickening. But this back-to-back Bungie, it had to be done because they pressure. Like I said,
Chef's kiss.
these were made for Juve Morning in particular.
I mean, the thing is called Battleman, right? Bottle and spoon. That's
Rhythm.
my kind of party. You
Rhythm.
walk with a little cowbell or a little bottle and spoon. I good. Get me in that part of the party.
Have you ever seen a bottle actually break from somebody trying to beat a bottle?
I have not.
I feel like that is a skill on its own.
It is. But
If
shout out to y'all.
if you were there, you know. But have you ever seen that video of me? I feel like this was like the very beginning of meeting everybody, and I met with you at some fete. And listen, if you ever been to a fete with me, you already know I can't sit still. It's
Big
very
brother
problematic.
energy, for sure.
So, I saw a cowbell and I was like, yo, hand me that cowbell. And then they gave me like a little wooden stick. Tell me why I'm over here beating this cowbell. Next thing you know, I see the stick break in half. Yo.
Yeah, I was beating it too hard.
So I'm just like, just imagine if that was a glass bottle. I was going to get kicked out. So.
Definitely. But
Y'all don't judge me.
all for the love of soca, right?
Yes. But nah, I just thoroughly enjoy how it just coincides so beautifully. Like it's like those rhythms in particular. Mm-hmm. I try to, when I format a mix, I want to know what rhythms go together. Also, I kind of try to tell a story with the songs and everything like that. Mm-hmm. So, you have these artists, but they also, I want more people to listen to lyrics, all right? It's more than just rhythm. It's more than just production. Listen to these lyrics. They are saying something.
Okay,
right?
definitely giving us something we can connect to.
Yes.
So. You have to listen.
But we ain't sticking. We going to the next one, all right?
Sticking.
So this next one, this is one of my favorites because... Let's just get into it.
Let's just talk about it.
All right, tease us. Soul rhythm? Oh,
let's
Lord.
listen. Oh,
sorry. Bruh, Choppy has been doing his things for a couple of years, but...
He's having a run.
He's having a lovely run this year, for sure. This tune? 7 o'clock in the morning time. Choo. I feel like a lot of people ain't catch this.
Oh!
Wet me down. I might have put my calf muscle in this.
I might have put a calf. You might have did your big toe
something.
Sheesh.
Oh.
And that rhythm by itself, oh man.
Sickening.
That rhythm, and I appreciate it. I'm always gonna appreciate a rhythm like that. Mm-hmm. I'm a big Calypso fan, a big Kaiso fan. Mm-hmm. A big back in time fan. So that right there is very nostalgic. It maybe
it gets in your paws,
put your hand on your belly and put one finger in the air and just whine.
This makes you dance, not necessarily whine. Like you have somebody in front of you and you dancing with them, right?
Yes.
But also one thing I want to point out is I get the question, what is Trinidad's soca contribution outside of, obviously everybody knows we were the originators, we have that title, but I feel like this year more than any year for sure, we are starting to realize our type of seasoning that we put into the pot, which is we marry old school with new school, I feel like better than anybody else. And that's just me being biased. But at the same time, there is facts. I feel like it's facts.
There's something to be said about it. It's something to be said. We definitely don't forget where we come from. We don't forget the history and where the music comes from. So we always, in every DPOS, you're going to find a nice little Easter egg. Yeah. A nice little nod to back in time.
Right. The early soca, the early calypso that our parents used to dance to, and that was fresh out in the 80s and 90s. For example, come on, you're calling the whole rhythm Tilden Hall rhythm? If you was in New York, you already know what Tilden Hall was. If you know, you know. That I feel like that was the Caribbean Apollo. That was my favorite.
Yes. The Caribbean Apollo.
For real, you had to
so
you had
many
to pass
greats passed through there. So the fact that they paid homage to that and named the rhythm Tilden Hall, shouts out to the producers for that.
And
that was dope.
My little contribution, and I feel like the little Easter egg that I hope a lot of people caught, but I feel like you had to know. Like, I know my parents might have caught it for sure. Yeah. But nah, so what I did, and also let's go ahead and name the tracks. We had Morning Time by Hey Choppy and Sheriff, and then we went into Tilden Hall rhythm, and the first one off of that rhythm was Retro by Voice. Now, once I heard the name Retro, And plus it's by Voicey.
Sold.
Yo, bruh.
Sold.
And retro, you have Tilden Hall. It's such an old school vibe. I was like, there's no way I'm not going to add like a little Kaiso soca flavor in between it.
You have to.
You know?
You have to.
So, Wet Me Down. Wet me down, 'cause it feel right. So, I was just like, bruh, match made in heaven.
Had to.
So,
It worked out perfectly.
Once we did that, then we got into Tilden. We had Voice, Young Brother, Anika. Anika's been doing her thing.
What? Anika and
Pressure.
Lady Lava.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
in itself.
There's a lot of, like, the ladies are outside this year.
Yes.
For sure.
I'm very
You know?
excited.
And
They
then, of course, you
definitely
have the-
represented us well.
Yeah. And then you have the Marshall and the Liro, you know. Everybody did their thing on the Tilden Hall rhythm. But just that little piece right there, that was one of my personal favorites for sure.
For sure. It deserved a flower for that. Absolutely.
Yeah. For sure.
Yes. Well, let's get
So,
into some more moments.
Next one, we got...
What
Is
is it?
this our favorite or is this
I don't know.
mine?
You tell me. What is...
Party.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. So-
Let's just play. Let's play.
Yo, before we even get into anything, we just want to make sure that y'all know good and well, this is the Trinity Vibes Sound Squad YouTube page. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being tuned in. But while you're at it, go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe to our page because we're about to be updating this thing. You know,
Constantly.
We are about to be on some people's necks this year. So we just want to make sure that you're updated. But then also make sure that you are also following us on our other platforms. We have all of our mixes on SoundCloud. We are slowly migrating. For the free skis. With the download. Big bold letters. You can't miss it. Free download. Come on. So we have SoundCloud. We have our Instagram page. We have our TikTok. We have everything.
Any social media platform,
Yes.
we're pretty much there.
Right.
So
But
you
for the
can
meantime,
definitely keep
between
up with
time,
us.
yeah. Make sure that you like and subscribe. You're on YouTube for a reason, right? Mm-hmm. Boom.
Finally.
It's been a journey, you guys.
It's been a journey to
but
get
we
to
are
YouTube.
here.
Jeez.
So yes, this was the soul rhythm right after the Tilden Hall. All right, the last song right before we got into the soul rhythm was "Dotis" by Little Lyrical. I feel like he's just on every rhythm this year. It's ridiculous.
And I can't even hold
Relax,
him for that.
Lyrical.
Don't relax. Don't listen to him. Don't relax. Keep it coming. Keep please keep it coming. Love it. Love
Man.
it. But the soul rhythm was so nice.
Yes.
It's just a fun rhythm. Everybody that was on it did just
Yes.
chef's kiss. I love every song on that rhythm. So if you don't know the soul rhythm, get used to that one because that one definitely gonna keep playing and definitely be in Trinidad for Carnival.
Yes.
It's just something that just, oh God, you just want to move.
Yes.
Right? You just want to move. And having a heavy hitter like Marshall, let me tell you something. If it's one thing Marshall is going to do,
He has an ear.
is tell you work hard. You work hard this week. And you deserve a break. You deserve a party.
Relax yourself
Right?
and enjoy.
Relax and enjoy your life.
All right.
That is Marshall's message. and I love it. I'm here for it.
Yes.
You right, Marshall. I work real hard this week.
I ain't get
I
paid just to
deserve a
pay
drink.
bills. I did not get paid just to pay some bills.
Mm-hmm.
So you have Marshall on the rhythm, you have Fama Nappy, you have GBM. I'm sorry, bro.
Lucci. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Nyla only wants to baila.
That part, Nyla only wants a hi, hello.
Hello, hi.
Shouts out to Miss
Cheese
Blackman,
and
man.
bread. So now, when I did that, I feel like it was one of my favorites just because the transition was just so smooth, and then also, I don't know how y'all look and listen to music, but I visualize my music. So I felt like we was going into the Tilden Hall, and I don't know how to use. This was way before I was born, so I don't know. All I know is I heard stories that people leaving outside of fetes 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, sun coming up.
Yes,
So just imagine you leaving
that
out of
days.
dark Tilden Hall and then sun now rising. So the sun
That
rising
days.
is the soul rhythm. It's literally a sun on the album cover. So I'm
amen.
just like,
Y'all remember those days. Y'all remember those days. Just a party, just
I wasn't
all
born. I didn't know.
night. All night.
Yes.
Ah,
So
good times.
that's how I visioned it, and it worked so well together.
Did.
It
It did.
had to be one of my personal favorites for sure.
Yes, for sure. Same. So let's get into another moment. What's next? What's another one?
Listen, the soul
That
rhythm
stood
was
out.
a personal favorite, but this is my actual. I have too many favorites. That's the problem.
a lot of moments in
It's
DPOS.
a lot
For sure.
But I feel like we talk about these next two the most. You already know what it is.
Well, let's let them in on it.
All right. That rhythm, first off, In the Space by Nadia, you can't do any wrong. But then also, that little rhythm section,
This makes you melt. This song, Melik.
I have to see him
We just gonna
perform
let
this
them listen.
live.
We just gonna let them listen.
I had to take out the production and then bring it back in because what?
Whew, let me take a minute and just soak that in. I can sit here and talk about that song for a good 10 minutes.
I think when I first did it and I listened back to it, I was on the way to work and I did like a nice hour or so of the mix, but that one, triple platinum in the whip. Triple platinum. I could not stop to the point where I just noticed that, oh wow, I'm at
Not
work.
triple platinum.
I'm at work? Oh, I didn't even notice I got to work. Because I was just like, yo.
Man.
First off, Down There by Melik, that automatic hit as soon as I heard
Just
it.
automatic.
It was over.
You know,
over
it's
and done.
that one song sometimes that just, as soon as you press play, it just raises your pores. Almost like a Savannah Grass.
Yeah.
Or Look Back by Nero.
And one thing I have to highlight is the fact that I feel like every year there is one song that just stands out, and you know what I like to call, there's songs that are going to make it to the finish line, which is going to reach all the way
I know what you
to
mean.
Ash Wednesday. I know I'm going to hear this for Atlanta Carnival. You got Jamaica Carnival coming up.
Yes.
It's going to make it to all of those carnivals. Some songs, one thing I just feel like we, as a collective, when it comes to DJs, is we gotta keep on playing these songs. Like, I know there's some hits that came out within the past couple of years. We love them, we know them, but there's songs that come out every single year, and I
Gotta
feel like,
keep feeding the fire.
yeah, it's just
Can't
like,
let them fade away. They're too good.
no.
They're too good.
But this song, so this reminds me of last year, Indecenta,
Ooh, a classic. A classic.
boy. So between that and then also the year before that was Look Back by Lyrical. It's always one song that it becomes a national anthem for me for 12 months.
For sure.
But then also you have the In My Space by Nadia Batson. I mean, she can do no wrong in my eyes. She is a fantastic songwriter, and she just comes out with bops every single year.
Yes.
But then also, you know, I wanted to sprinkle a little essence, a little
salt, a little seasoning, a little shot of it,
a little Lowry's, if you will, a little green seasoning. So that's where I added like the little rhythm section. I was like, yo, the song already good by itself, but then something about that rhythm that just literally makes you want to move.
Yeah.
And then also bringing that same rhythm into the beginning of that Down Day by Melik. I was just like, bro, this is perfect with just that rhythm. I had to take some of the beat out of it. Shout out to Serato.
You know, we won't get into the technicalities right now. We're not gonna get into it, but this dude, again, like I said, a chemist. So he be doing all kind of stuff with all these gadgets and shit. I mean, it works, you know. So the stems on Serato. Shouts out to y'all for that.
Best update
if you a
y'all
DJ,
came up
you
with.
know. All right, but that was definitely a moment. But
yeah.
Speaking of that little segment, can we play some more of that segment? Because that kind of brings me into my personal favorite.
Actually, the funny part is this whole little list of 5 or 6 songs that I feel like we touched both of our favorites within a nice little 5-10 minute window.
Sure.
So yeah, let's keep it going. Remember what I said about Indecenta last year, right? Listen.
Is there an Easter egg? I hear the Easter egg. Boy, you're big. You're big. Nah. Ooh, I heard it.
Show them out to the party. Show them out.
An anthem.
Show them out.
I just want to say, I don't know what goes on in your brain. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you be out here while the rest of the world is. And I dig that about you, bro. I dig that about you. It definitely comes out when you're mixing.
It just randomly hits. Like, I think about this while I'm working, while I'm just chilling, and I'm just like, what will go well? And then also wordplay. You have Down Day, and then you have Indecenta. Go down Indecenta. And I was like, bruh, it made sense with the wording, with the lyrics, but then also the beat. It's literally 2 of my favorite songs that came out within the past year.
It worked well.
And was a match made in heaven.
Absolutely.
And then, I gave him a little taste of the Denise. So shout out to D Ninja and Madness MUV for that edit of Indecenta specifically.
No, I'm a Saucy Wild fan.
Listen,
what?
Denise Saucy Wild Bell fan.
I want you to take your broom and sweep my yard. Your best up, brush it good. Oh,
a legend, people.
Boy!
A legend, people.
Saucy,
baby.
I want you put it on me.
Boy, saucy, baby. Okay.
Ooh, whining was a university. I would have had a degree.
All right, so like I said, we ain't even sticking. We about to go, when I tell you the last one, and this transition, I think you can disagree. These have to be our top favorites. I just remember you hitting me up. She doesn't wake up for nobody.
Period. Not my man.
I send it, and then next thing you know, out of all the transitions, this one, she was like, yo! I was like, yo, relax. Oh, Jesus, what happened?
A nice little voice
died?
Note. Nice little voice note. Yo!
So this one we had to talk about over the phone. Yo, let's just get into it, bro.
Let's just listen to it.
Let me see
Big tune. Lava is on a roll. And Lero, yo. This is my favorite Lero tune.
Every time
of
I hear it,
2025.
it's like the first time.
It's like a brand new day. I'm not kidding.
Oh, na na na. Lero.
When I feel mood, when I jump up, you're feeling good, then we charge up. There is a lot of streets in the city, so I thinking of a place you could
Well, we meet 10.
meet me on Love Street. I know you love me. I'm gonna jump on me, baby, there's a love seat.
Yeah. Let me sit on mine.
That is not so for me, baby.
Nah, I can't.
No, we gotta let it play because, yo, this is like two of them in one, bro.
Abandon ship.
What? Tell them. Abandon ship. Abandon ship. Abandon ship.
Done.
I need y'all to understand. We went through like 3 of our favorites within the past 5-10 minutes of the whole track. Okay, it was back to back to back to back.
I just want to soak it in for a minute. And is it like I've heard that segment maybe about 70 times by now, but it's just like the first time I'm hearing it again. And listen, it's not much I could say. The Patsy to the Lava, and you married that together. That was a moment in itself. But then you took a song like Love Street and married that to the Lava. That doesn't even make sense. I wouldn't even think to select those songs, but it worked. And it is one of my favorite. I think that might be my favorite of the whole Early Arrivals DPOS. That was a sick segment. And then, if I wasn't already mind blown, Abandoned Ship by Bungie? Why would you do that to me? Why? Explain it. Explain.
But did you die?
I think I might have. I think I might have. And those are like all, oh my God. And all of my favorite artists in that one little segment. And not for nothing, a little tangent. I have to give Bungie his flowers right now because the man is he's a menace when it comes to
his flowers since what, early 2000s.
Godfather's Asylum is where I was introduced to Bungie Garlin.
There's
and
not
I've been
enough
a fan
flowers.
Since.
You have
It's
to
not
plant
enough
a
flowers.
whole garden and create your own flowers just to pass to this man because the contribution that he has given to Carnival in general.
We
not
could
just
do a whole
Trinidad
another
Carnival.
video on Bungie Garlin and Faye and
Honestly.
Lyons by themselves.
Honestly.
The Alvarez's are just amazing.
Sick
Amazing. They
name.
do not belong in a box. But when you think about soca music, you have to call up names like Bungie and Faye.
Yes.
So the man is a lyricist, okay?
A genius, if you
A
will.
genius when it comes to this thing. And he does say things, and if you don't know, you won't catch it. Right? But when you do catch it, it's like, yo, did he just say that?
There's a message in everything that he puts, like
Definitely.
abandoned ship. Yo, you always
can
have that
definitely
one.
connect to Abandoned Ship.
You always have that
What?
one person. Yo, they bite it everything, and then what? Oh,
The
did you?
thumb? The
Yeah.
thumb? Yeah, my phone does that.
Oh, that's crazy.
My
I
phone
didn't.
does that. Like if you do this, it's like it gives you like the confetti.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I might be 31. I put my age out there.
75.
Yo, I'm now discovering technology for the first time, you guys. Just for y'all on YouTube. This is a lot of new territory that we're touching here. But
For sure.
Nah, but bro, when I tell you, it just made sense. And then I was so once I heard Ring Finger and just some of the things that I did with it before the mix. I was just like, at this point, you can put Ring Finger with any song. So I was just constantly having like a star search. I was having a nice audition process.
Star search is wild.
I was having an audition process in my head. I was like, what song can I cut the vocals out and put Ring Finger in? And I was just like, bruh, Dash Them Away went perfectly. And then also just the way that it went from the beat to Dash Them Away into Love Street. And it just went so well. I was just like, I cannot deny the world this.
No.
Okay? So,
and oh God, the Love Street song. And Lero, we had this conversation. That is such an amazing
my personal favorite for
song. It's so fun, but the rhythm behind it is just like, it's almost mysterious almost. It's just kind of like a creeper. And I don't know if anybody's sleeping on it or not, but it needs to be played.
It needs to reach the finish line and then some.
A million times, exactly. It needs to go far, far, far. Love Street is an awesome song.
Fully endorsed.
Yes.
Fully endorsed by Trini Vibes.
Oh God, I play that song by itself back to back to back to back.
Like if we had a dub from Lil on that,
you know
how would it go? So
when in the mood.
in the mood for
I write in dubs now. I write in dubs.
Charge up. I tell
Yeah.
But easily, it's really a tie between that and then also the Down Day that we touched on earlier.
I don't know. That's such
tie.
That's hard. That's hard to choose. But I don't know, bro. I might have to pick that. This one we just played. I might have to pick that. But the Melik though, the Melik is gonna go far, far, far. I'm not worried about that song at all.
Whatsoever.
At all.
Whatever truck that we are about to be on for Atlanta Carnival 2025, best believe.
Stay tuned for that information.
You will hear Down There by Melik. And I will pull it up until I see a whole row of just women whining on the truck.
Oh,
just making a nice, lovely line.
I want to see the fellas. That have drawn out of the way.
Listen, down the line, I want to see a line. Everybody.
But everybody appreciates, a little bam bam joy. You know? I ain't mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Wait. You're getting ahead of yourself, Father. You're getting ahead of yourself.
When we talk about bouncy, I get excited. I just get excited. I'm sorry.
Why jump up? Why?
All right, yo.
We ain't gonna stick.
Tangents. We are known for tangents.
What's the next moment? What's the next moment we want to talk about? What's the next one?
So I really, really like this just because we are going back into a nice little Juve realm.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah.
I want to know what the moment is though. I want to know what your favorite one was.
My favorite out of the whole mix?
No, I want to hear what the next moment is.
I got you, bro.
Let's see.
So you got the Nyla, right?
Nyla only wants to baila.
There's something in that little section right there.
I don't know what it is.
There's something in.
Oh!
You can't tell me you can't hear this
on
a Juve.
You know what? I'm making nasty face. That means something is happening. Something great is happening. Ooh, is this something? I could just listen to that.
Boy.
Period.
What I tell you?
I want to get wet. I want to get wild.
I want to behave
like a boy child.
When
you made nice job, I had.
When I bend down, all I see.
Say all I want. When I reach outside,
I want to get wet and wild.
Hey!
I kind of want to listen to that again. I kind of want to listen to that again because
I don't want to listen to it again because I'm not going to sit here and talk about it. I'm going to get on top of this table and then nobody's going to have a good day. Nobody's going to have a good day.
Listen, all I know is it's nighttime now.
Mind your neighbors.
Mind what? I'm telling you to play this mix in the car and then I will personally chip down your neighborhood and bother a couple of people.
Normal.
I want to bother some people.
Big speaker outside, boy.
Like, bother some people. It is fine. Y'all will be okay. I don't even go
They're gonna come outside and dance too, because who cannot dance to that song? Who will not love that song? Faye and Lions Hours. Why
people
you doing that?
So let's back it up a little bit. The first song, before we even got into the
back it
fan,
up.
was...
Back it up.
Listen, you know she have a bump. So
Bam
that's
for
why
days. Bam for days.
Pressure.
Can nobody tell me different?
Pressure. So
Wagging.
before we a trolley, you guys.
What's funny?
She don't play about Chibamsi boy. No. So before we even get into the fan, we started with the song "Wave" by Nyla Blackman. She's having an amazing career. Not even an amazing year.
She's a black man. What do you expect? She's a black man.
I'm sorry, if my grandfather was the Enfrenta of Soca, then guess what?
You know, it's just
automatic.
Just automatic.
But then also, shout out to Nyla. It was not given to her. She
definitely worked for it.
She did what she needed to do.
She earned her own name, her own right.
She carved her own space into
her own
the
path,
culture.
absolutely.
So kudos to that for sure. But then also one thing that I really did enjoy, and I really go based off of emotion and vibe. And I was like, the original Key to Wave, that song, it was already great. But then also, I knew that I wanted...
He getting technical now.
I'm sorry.
I
can't. I'm a DJ.
He's being a chemist now.
What do you want from me? So we went from the wave, but then, I changed the key. I had to go up a key just to meet that vibe that what is called the big road rhythm. That Fayan, JL, you got a whole bunch of people. Well, it's more so, I think it's just Fayan and JL, if I'm not mistaken. I will do my research and get back to you on that. But yeah, the big road rhythm, it was already a powerhouse on its own, and I wanted to just up the ante a little bit when it came to wave, so I changed that key, and then we got into the big road rhythm. First off, yeah, I'm being a little technical right now, but I'm giving y'all the little thought process. You're
the chemist, you're the scientist when it comes to this. I'm telling you.
So I already knew I wanted to play the instrumental to the big road rhythm, because honestly, I could listen to that by itself. I don't even need lyrics when it comes. It just transports me onto the road. I mean, specifically, that song is called Wet and Wild, so it's more so Juve oriented. But I just feel like that is good for Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday.
That's definitely going to play on a big truck on Monday and Tuesday. What?
Facts.
If it doesn't, what's wrong? What is wrong?
Listen. So the instrumental played, and then I brought in Wet and Wild, and not to get too technical or anything like that, but it was just the way that it was pumping. It just
gets in it.
It gets in your pores.
It
gets in your
skin,
shanana.
Blood.
It gets in your shanana. Okay?
You can say a what?
Shanana.
I'm dead.
What is that song? What's that song though? I feel bad. I have the song. That's the funny part. I have that song. I have to find it now. I have to find it.
I was almost about to start singing the Ricky Jai. Damn, I haven't heard that song in a long time.
I remember I played that in like a little backyard thing. And
my favorite kind of party, a backyard party or a basement party. Yeah.
Sorry, we going on a tangent.
Tangent. Yo, the brain be working. The brain be
sorry, yo. Like, it's all impromptu, people. All right? Lawi. Okay, so the next one, yo. This was a nice little... a little sprinkle of seasoning. A little Shadow Benny, a little Jira. All right, let me get into it.
Let's get into it.
JDL is having a stellar year.
What?
Stellar year.
What?
Stellar career.
Shout out to JDL. I like a little parts in this song.
Yeah, this is my part.
I like it, yeah.
face.
Even Tati got joking. Hey.
She want this, she want that. I mean, that's it.
My nose start to sweat.
Listen,
My nose sweating.
I ain't even moved yet, and I'm over here getting a little
Toasty.
warm, a little warm.
It might be alcohol. You think? Who cares?
Yeah, it's.
Moving along.
What do you want from us? We're happy. Yo, J-Del?
J-Del.
Problematic. So I had to do a little back-to-back J-Del.
Had to.
And this was the last song that I put off of the Big Road rhythm into the saucepan rhythm. Yo, we went from the road into cooking. And we find a saucepan.
Out
And
of
guess
the
what we
pan
put in
into
that?
fire.
We put some J-Del in that saucepan, some Lyrical in that saucepan, and some Shemmy J, some Problem Child in that saucepan. We put Viking Ding Dong. Yo, a lot of things went into that saucepan there. Yo, but really,
That is a rhythm.
the star of that whole little segment was the pause, play, pause, play, pause, play.
Yes.
Yo,
And I don't think people realize, like, production, they kind of, like, lower the music a little bit on the pause part.
Mm-hmm.
And then bring it back up on the play. Nice. We caught that. We see you.
Yeah.
Shouts out to the production, the writers,
Yeah.
and everything for 2025, because me and Heavy Bass does have years that we talk about, like staple years in soca music where it wasn't really any misses, right?
You were saying that this kind of reminded you of what, 2019 or 2017?
2017.
Yeah.
What?
Between 2017 and for me, it was like 2009, where there was just not a single miss.
It just wasn't a
It was
miss.
back to back where it was overwhelming.
The honorable mention 2015. Shouts out to Private Ryan
Yo.
for Soca Starter.
Everybody is still talking about this to this day.
Still.
Every year on my Twitter, I see, and I mean, I don't really want to get into that, but it's just like everybody's comparing it to that specific brainwash.
Such a staple.
And I'm just like,
A
yo,
staple.
this happened
But
like
that was
almost
just
10
a-
years ago.
Exactly. But that was just an amazing year.
Yeah,
And we have to
yeah.
have the content to be able to put
Oh,
out
yeah.
dope mixes, right? So
Facts.
2015 is definitely an honorable
It was a
mention.
great
But
year.
2025, there hasn't really been any misses.
Not for me.
Everything that I've heard has just been, you
Yeah.
get chills.
Yeah.
So
And the funny part is, I still feel like we haven't even touched all of the songs.
not at all.
You
That was
know?
early arrivals was just a little drop in the bucket.
When I tell you, I feel like hits are still coming out, people.
Man.
We are almost 2 weeks away from Carnival, like Carnival Monday and Tuesday, and songs are still coming out. And not
It's
only
wild.
songs, but
Music like
edits,
rain.
refixes, road mixes.
Road mixes.
It's dropping like peas and rice.
And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
I'm
Dropping
hungry.
like peas and rice is
I'm
crazy.
hungry.
I might have to use that. I might have to
Hey,
use that.
Like peas and carrots.
But hey, keep it coming. Keep it coming. Drown me. Music dropping like rain. Drown me. I'm fine
What's
with
that song from last year? It's music like rain, rolling
Hey.
like water.
Hey.
Let me know.
Hey.
All right, yo, we finish it up. Yo, we got one more left that we just want.
One more we want to talk about.
Yo, and this one, yo, when I tell you this song, I don't see on the road going 5 to 10 minutes because I will be going to Trinidad. People, catch me outside. Trinidad Carnival 2025. I will be outside.
Yeah. Who you playing with?
Yeah, Lost Tribe, 10-year anniversary. We outside. Boom. Quick plug. But yo, I don't think I will go 5 to 10 minutes on the road
I feel like I
without
know what you're
hearing
talking.
this.
I feel like I know what song you're talking about.
Well, I'm about to play it, so we're about
Let's
to find out.
see.
It's not this one.
Speed in the bar. Speed in the bar. Speed in the bar. Oh, yeah. Look at it.
so big.
It's a wagon. I see a wagon.
Girl, you have it. A Bamsi so big, I could see it from the front. Girl, you have it. Girl, you have it. Girl, you have it. Girl, you have it. She could take the people man if that's what she wants.
You're so full of yourself.
Hey!
This is one of the anthems for 2025 for sure. For sure. Wait, but you know what this song remind me of? Them busy don't want nobody.
Oh, them busy don't back down from nobody. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I can't be giving them my secrets like this, bro. Yo, somebody's gonna be listening to this and they're gonna try to do it before me, and I'm not gonna allow it.
But it's okay. Nobody plays like you. It's okay.
Hey. When you're right, you're right.
You whip me when I'm right.
Hey.
You whip me when I'm right. When we play it on our big truck come Carnival and Atlanta for 2025, we can't say who yet.
Stick to it.
Yeah.
Problematic.
I cannot wait. And it's been a long time coming.
I'm gonna say thank you in advance.
Yeah.
Easily.
Thank you. It's been a long time coming since, we was due on this truck.
Yes.
And I plan on turning that truck over. I don't know about you.
I'm not planning to flip the truck over. I'm not planning it, but when we play, the people that are listening to it,
they might do the job.
All I know is I'm going to feel like the truck is gonna go down like Titanic, and I'm gonna be like, what is doing that?
Don't look to get on my door. Don't look to get on my door. Y'all done sink with that ship, music captain. Y'all done sink with that ship.
Hey, I ain't going down with no ship whatsoever.
Music captain.
I will sail away.
Bang. But no,
Yo.
Bamsi. That's
Look at that Bamsi.
That's just such a fun song. It's a fun song. It just makes you want to move. It gives you some confidence.
Yes.
Even for the small bumps. He gets like me. In my head.
Yo.
That's a wagon.
Listen, I said this. No, I didn't tell you. Bro. I just feel like automatically, if the ladies out there, if you are a little indifferent about what you have back there, I feel like, yo, you put this tune on, you look in the mirror, you will instantly see your bumper grow an extra 2 pounds just from looking at it. Just from listening to this tune.
Heavy T.
Offload the heavy structure, gal. Right. So I just feel like, yo, that song.
I'm putting you on game. You gotta listen to the song.
That song.
Don't do squats. Just listen to that song.
Instant 2 pounds.
Instant.
Okay? So just word of caution. All right? Be prepared for some growth. All right?
Gotta jump in the jeans now.
Yo, Young Brother and Added Rankin did their thing. But then also, let's not even play like we did not hear the speed song from Taladan and Problem Child off the Dutty Monkey rhythm. That whole rhythm, fire. I heard it, and that was my personal favorite. It was More Meat Than Rice by Dev. But, that's in the mix. Make sure you listen to it. We had Dev, Jadel, Ray, Toledan, Problem Child. We heard the speed tune off the rhythm, and then we went into that Bamsi, and I was just look at your Bamsi. The message that was at the beginning of that song, I just felt like it needed its own little spotlight. So I took out some of the beat, and I was just like, nah, let it cook.
Look at your Bamsi. Look at your Bamsi.
That Bamsi's so big, you could see it from the front.
Hello?
Yo.
Hey.
Shout out to my heavy structure friends. Yo. My little trolley sections.
Everybody appreciates our big bam normal.
My favorite part is, what made you think of she could teach the people, man, if that's what she want? What? What? So out of pocket.
But it was facts. Facts.
Oh, so you have some experience.
Never. I don't participate in such things. I believe in karma. So if you're somebody, man, I don't want you.
But you can though. But you can, if that's what you want. Because you have it. A word.
Have it.
A word.
It in front, it in back.
A word.
No, I'm done talking.
Yo, let's get on these
You're
people's
gonna get
face.
me in trouble.
Let's get on these people's
I'm gonna get a
face,
phone call
okay.
after this, and it's gonna be a problem.
Kai! How you talk about your
Okay.
teeth, my man? What?
Okay.
Not
Oh.
my man.
So you have man, you defend people, man. No.
That song will get you in trouble, people. Don't play
I
with
might
it.
whine on you, man. But then I'll leave it them right there and I'll go.
You're so gracious. You put the fish back in the sea. You just catch it and throw it right back. What did you put in this? Got little guppies going back in the sea.
Yeah. Happy Bears, please.
All right,
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
guys, we hope you had a good time with
Yo.
us. We definitely had a good time with y'all. I hope you're listening to DPOS with new ears now.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, download, and share. You
And
can find
st-
us on YouTube and
Yo.
SoundCloud, TikTok, where else? Twitter.
Instagram, all of the above, people. All right.
Everything.
And also just be prepared. This is not the only DPOS that we're putting out for Trinidad Carnival. I will say, if nothing else, the previous years, this is by far the longest mix because there's so many songs that come out within the span of 3-4 months. So I'm just very happy. This is a huge relief on me personally.
Yeah.
So we do not have a whole 4 or 5 hour mix.
Which we've done before, which
Several
is
times.
insane.
Several times.
Insane. And we still
Like-
got a lot of love on those mixes too,
Yes.
but we broke it down for you guys this
Yes.
time.
Yes.
To make it easy.
So if you in a nice little groovy section and you're in the kitchen and you're cooking a little bit, then you have your little groovy. But then if you're in the car and you feel like speeding a little past 80, 85, then hey, we have the pace coming up next in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned for that.
Why
But
you telling these people to speed? We're not bailing them people out of
Hey.
any tickets. Don't
Yes.
do that.
hey, listen, it's your prerogative. I am not telling you to speed, but if you wanted to, there is no other mix that you should be playing because guess what?
The volume gotta be hot. Turn that volume up.
So-
Disturb the neighbors.
I feel so bad for my cars. Like, I feel like every last car I've burnt through
Definitely
my speaker system.
busted some speakers.
Because it's just like, I can't...
It's all good. It's all good. It's a occupational hazard.
boom. Exactly. And you know what? Giving y'all the best of the best, it's worth it, bro.
Absolutely.
It's
Real
worth
soca
it.
lovers here.
Yes.
Real soca lovers
You are
here.
getting
If you know,
authentic
you know.
passion here, all right?
So listen, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna do this again. So again, make sure you're following us on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and all of those places, so you can keep up with our antics.
Like
right?
and subscribe, y'all.
And shouts out to DJ Marky. He couldn't be
Yes.
here today, but he definitely will be on the next one. So
Silent Assassin, bro.
Silent Assassin.
Y'all will see him at some point. But we call him Silent Assassin for a reason,
Absolutely, family for life, right? So look out for the next DPOS. Drop it in what, 2 weeks? But if
Just
you-
in time
if
for
you're
Trinidad.
following us, you'll see when it drops,
For sure.
right?
And also, don't forget, we also have the rest of our mixes that we've been putting out on SoundCloud. We're going to
For
be slow.
the free ski.
It literally says free download. Big bold letters. But yeah, we're going to also be migrating some of those mixes onto YouTube as well. We're just making things a lot easier for you.
For sure.
You know, but in the meantime, between time, we can't stress this enough. Thank you.
Thank
Yo,
you. Thank you.
it's
Thank
been a
you.
journey.
Thank you.
Y'all are just y'all are with us in the car. We are just driving through this journey. And we can't thank you enough. Be sure to like and subscribe. We will see you on the next video. We're about to do a lot more reviews because this was fun.
This was
I
fun.
thoroughly
I
enjoyed
definitely enjoyed this. This was dope.
Yeah, we
But
gotta do this again,
Sending
for
love
sure.
to y'all. We
Yes.
hope you like this, and we'll do it again. All right. In the meantime, in between time, take care. We love y'all. Shouts out to y'all. See y'all next time.
Yes.
Bless up.
Yes.
K. Corinne said that. Ah.
Trinidad Carnival 2025. We outside. 25 and beyond, people. There's some little balloons over there. It's cool. Bye, y'all.